In the year 20XX, a super robot girl named Roll was created. Dr. Light modified her to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created 8 of his own robots to counter Roll. Welcome to Let's Play Roll-chan 2. Let's begin this adventure. And so, the story begins as Roll sets off to stop Dr. Wily's 8 new robots. And for this journey, we're going to start with Metal Man. Ah, Mega Man 2. We're finally in familiar territory. It was strange playing Mega Man 1, seeing as I'd barely ever played it before. It took me a lot of practice before I actually began my recordings. But if we're playing Mega Man 2, not without saying I'm overconfident, but I didn't feel the need to practice before playing this. I just jumped right into it. Because I think that if there is one game I've played a lot on NES, it's Mega Man 2. This game was my addiction for a while. Much like Mega Man 9 on the Wii was when it came out. The two Mega Man games that I ended up playing the most were Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 9. Alright. Let me just take a look at something. Oh, everything is fine. You'll notice something different about this game. The first one only had that toothpaste that could create platforms. This one, however, has items. Items 1, 2, and 3. Each item has a different purpose, and it allows you to reach areas that you normally couldn't reach. I'll show you what the items do as we get them. To get these items, you need to clear certain stages. But we're not quite there yet. There we go. Get out of here. Now, you see that E-tank down there? The only way to get it is to fall down that hole. Because once you get it, you'll notice that you're kind of stuck here. That jump is impossible to make. Well, it could be possible, but I don't think so. If you want that E-tank, you need to commit to it. You need to sacrifice a life to get it. Well, I suppose if you were to come to this stage later, and if you had an item, you could go get it and then be on your way. But I never have an item when I come to Metal Man stage because this is always the one I start with. Now, why would I want to start with Metal Man, you may be wondering? Well, the reason for that is that Metal Man's weapon is my favorite weapon in any Mega Man game. I mean, there's one thing my friends know, it's that I love the Metal Blade. And I was kind of disappointed at how crappy the Metal Blade ended up being in Super Smash Bros. But then again, if it was that powerful, it would be pretty broken. When you look at these things, don't they remind you of Boss Borat's head? Boss Borat from Mazinger Z has a face that looks very similar to this thing. Maybe it's just me. It's time to face Metal Man. The first of the Wily numbers that we're going to be battling today. Now, why would we start with Metal Man? Well, because Metal Man's got this pattern where if you get close to him, he starts jumping like crazy. And then he kinda gets stuck in this loop. Sometimes he'll get me anyway, but most of the time, I can manage to defeat him this way. It's a bit cheap, but hey, if it works. Problem is, if he hits me one more time, if he hit me one more time there, I would have lost. But we're okay. Get equipped with Metal Blade. And Roll gets a cute little green dress to go with it. Now, next on our list is Flashman. Bless you, Picard. One of my cats just sneezed. Much like me this time of year, with my allergies. Huh, Picard? We're both sneezing. Well, Picard doesn't sneeze quite as often as I do. That's the thing. My allergies have been so bad. I'm sure you can tell from the sound of my voice. Oh my goodness. Listen to this game's soundtrack. I could just get lost into it. I wish I could get that. But, nope. It's too high up. Oh, I should switch to the Metal Blade soon. Not that the Metal Blade could do anything to this guy. Still, why not? This isn't the right stage to demonstrate why I like the Metal Blade. Well, there you go. Isn't it awesome having a weapon that can shoot down? Look at this. That's some tasty efficiency. Let me just dodge this guy, go down here, and then dodge that guy. My goodness, kids are going crazy in the hallways. Around this time of day, in my apartment building, it's always very busy with kids and people going outside. I don't know what it is about this town and people cooking supper so very late, but people always have barbecue around this time of day, after the sun has set. Maybe a lot of people work the evening shift, and that's why they only get home so late. I guess that would explain it. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Once you reach summertime, and the sun sets and you start smelling this delicious barbecue smell just outside your window, doesn't it just remind you how much it's summer? There's nothing better for me than taking a late evening walk in the summer and smelling all these barbecue smells and then going for some ice cream or something. Walking in the park with your ice cream cone, smelling these barbecues. Watching the sunset at like 9 in the evening. I love summer so much. Now we got Time Stopper, and the first item. Or maybe it's not item number 1, let's see which one he gives us. What have you made for us, Dr. Light? Oh right, because this is Roll-chan, instead of having numbers, they've got little icons. So which one is that? Tango Lift. Tango Lift. We'll see what this is. Now, let's make our way to Woodman's stage. Oh! Look at how beefy he is. That's a chunky robot right there. Alright, the Metal Blade should come in a lot more handy in this level. What I love is how many projectiles you can shoot without wasting any energy. It barely consumes any. And being able to do that is always a great feeling. Fire in all directions, roll! Ah, frickin' bubble bats. I'm not even sure they're truly called bubble bats. It's just what I always called them. The sprites were glitching out, I couldn't see myself. Maybe there were too many sprites on screen. I have no idea. But in any case, we're fine. I can't reach from there. I'll have to get closer. At least that takes care of these big guard dogs. Let's make our way to the top. It may not look like it, but I think that right now, we're climbing the inside of a giant tree. You'll see why I'm saying that, just because of here. Do you see what I mean? It looks like we're coming out of a tree. Maybe it's just me. Ah, just what I needed. This game is so generous in terms of how many items it gives you. And this is hard mode. I'm surprised. Oh well. Lucky for us. Get out of here, bunny! With your carrot missiles. Huh, never got a chance to fire them. Okay. The metal blade doesn't work on these ostriches enemies. The trick is to take a little step back once you run into them, and then they'll jump straight above your head. Just like that. Okay, Woodman is a lot more difficult than Metal Man or Flashman. Especially if the sprites start to lag, it's going to be tricky for me to dodge the leaves. But I'll do what I can. We just have to hope that the sprites don't vanish from the screen. So far so good. Oh, I'm starting to disappear. Get out of here. That's the one thing about this old console. The sprites would always glitch out. And when I was a kid, even then I knew something was off. I think it was obvious that that's not how it was supposed to be. Ah, that's a much nicer shade of green. I love that one. It suits you well, Roll. Now we're going to Bubble Man stage. Oh yeah, Picard? Really? You're so talkative. Okay, this is another great stage to use the metal blade. Especially because of these little guys. If you have sensitive eyes, you may want to look away from this terrible waterfall background. It's not as bad as the one in Mario 2, but it's still pretty bad. Weird how that platform didn't fall, huh? Oh, get out of here. And now we're going underwater. You'll notice that the underwater section in this is a lot less laggy than it was in Mega Man 1. I don't know. Oh, evil shrimps. And of course, it's all because of that robot anglerfish. I think that's what this type of fish is called. Anglerfish? I could be wrong. I learned that name recently, and I'm pretty sure sorry about that. Pretty sure it refers to these fish with lights dangling in front of their faces. It's pretty funny because I recently learned that these types of fish are actually carnivorous, and they'll eat other fish. Well, much like a lot of sea creatures do, actually. That's not the issue. It's just that I always thought they were supposed to be really cute with that little light on top of them, because I'd never seen the actual fish. I'd seen one in Donkey Kong Country 2, and aside from that, there was a Pokemon I was familiar with who was an anglerfish like this. And the Pokemon was really cute looking. So I thought these were supposed to be cute, and then I found out that they were these really creepy looking fish who would lure other fish with their light and then eat them. Let's just say I got a serious reality check when that happened. It's so nice having these corridors with nothing in them before the bosses. Ah, this game, it flows so well compared to the first one. Hey, Bubble Man, what's up? How you feeling, buddy? Got something to say? Goodbye. Poor Bubble Man. Never stood a chance, that guy. Reminds me of the Dwayne and Brando Mega Man 2 song, where Bubble Man barely has time to show up, and Mega Man disposes of him really quickly. I think his only lyrics in the song were, "Hey, I'm Bubble Man, I got something to say," and then Mega Man kills him. I guess the next one would be Quickman. Oh dear. Quickman himself is a bit tricky, but what's really difficult is Quickman's stage. But hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. But first of all, let me use Tango Lift to get that one up, because I'm going to need it in this level. Let's just say Quickman's level doesn't mess around. You need to be fast on your feet, and it's been a while since I played, so let's see how well I can do. Oh, I wanted to go to the right. No! Look at all the goodies I missed. Ah, that hurts. Why are these things here? They look like something you'd expect to see in Heatman's stage, not Quickman. They're so out of place. Maybe that's just me. Okay, here comes the death. Are you ready? I'm a bit slow. Oh dear. Can I survive this? Oh my goodness. To the right, to the left. Keep going, buddy. Right, left. Right, left. Oh boy. Ah, that was scary. Don't need this kind of stress in my life. Oh, I want it. Give me that. It was worth taking a hit if I could get that item. I wish it just jumped over my head. Oh well. I wonder if I could beat Quickman. I don't have a lot of HP left. We'll see. Going to have to switch to my Buster very soon. Okay. Oh dear. Quickman. Ah, I'm done. I'm done for. I didn't do this right. Oh well. I'll just have to beat him with my Buster then. Worst comes to worst, I'll use an E-Tank. See how fast this guy is? Lucky for us, he's very weak to the Buster. See, he's fast on his feet, but he doesn't have a lot of armor. That's his main flaw. Sometimes I think I'd be better off not using the flash stopper, it barely does anything. Then again, if I look at the amount of HP I lost, yeah, I would have died otherwise. So, we got the quick boomerang, which I don't ever remember using. Which boss is weak against quick boomerang? I have no idea. Oh well. Let's go to Airman. The supposedly unbeatable robot master. If you guys are curious, you should check out the song I Can't Defeat Airman, which I think was called Airman Gatao Senai originally. It's a great song about Mega Man 2. One of my favorite discoveries on YouTube long ago. But it didn't come from YouTube, it came from Nico Video. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. Now that I think about it, there were so many awesome Mega Man 2 related songs on YouTube for a while, mostly thanks to a singer called Yadan. Or is it pronounced Yadain? Yadain? In any case, I absolutely loved his songs. He made theme songs for, well, theme songs, more like parody songs, for all the Robot Masters in Mega Man 2, except for... he never made an Airman song because, well, Airman already had a song anyway. And he never made the Woodman song, but all the other Robot Masters have their theme songs, and they're all in love with Mega Man. It's one of the finest video game songs I've ever heard. He's got a great singing voice, and I love the personalities that he gave to all these Robot Masters. Let's just say, their way of being obsessed about Mega Man is very different depending on their personality. It's actually very interesting, surprisingly. Quickman was my all-time favorite. I was obsessed with his song. Though I gotta admit, Bubble Man's song was really good too. Surprisingly, considering Bubble Man is kind of a pushover. But his song had some really surprisingly deep emotion to it. Deep like the ocean, I suppose. Oh dear. Would you stop? I need to go. Ugh, no! Out of the way! Ah, I'm stuck in this endless loop. Get out! Let me go. I always hated this platform. For the love of Isis, get out of here. Ugh, no! Here I was quoting Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. Oh, for the love of Isis! Oh, for the love of Ra! It's been so long. Oh, well, I say it's been long. I don't know how many of you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, but a brand new episode came out this week. It had been a while since the last one, a few months at least, I believe. Or maybe it's just been 1 month. But in any case, I was very happy to see the continuation of that series. I'm glad that Little Karibo is still active. He's one of my favorite content creators. It makes me very content when he creates content. Boodumts. Sorry about that terrible pun. There you go. I wonder how well I'm going to fare against Airman, considering my HP is pretty low right now. What can I do? Let's just do our best. Let's go. Hello, Airman, my friend. You know what I think the main problem of the guy singing the I Can't Defeat Airman song was? He wouldn't fire all of his leaf shields at once. Airman doesn't have like a temporary invincibility state. So you can just spam your leaf shield at him and he will take it and die. So keep that in mind and you'll be fine. But I know it's just a song. Airman is not that difficult. Oh, we got the flying broom. Nice! That means we can go to Heatman's stage. The broom jet. Alright, I suppose we could go to Heatman and we could finish it with Crashman. A little Zippo guy. Hey, Heatman! Ah, that's some groovy music. Why is it that levels with lava in them always have the best groovy music? Very strange how that happens. I'm thinking of the volcano from Super Mario RPG. That music was fantastic. Surprisingly, I never really noticed as a kid. It was only when I saw one of my friends, my friend Anna, was playing it, and she pointed out when she got to the volcano how much she loved the music in there. And that's when I realized it's one of the best frickin' themes in the game. Kind of reminds me of the core music from Undertale. Speaking of Undertale, I should probably play this at some point. I wonder if anyone would be interested in seeing that. Maybe I will. Why not? It's one of my favorite games. And it's relatively short, too. For an RPG, I mean. Ah, get out of here, guys. Ah, I'm screwing up my timing. Alright. Much better. I'll be taking this. Ah. Oh no. Come on. Ugh. I hate when Roll's eyes disappear like that. Looks very freaky, doesn't it? Looks like something out of a nightmare. Here's food for your creepypasta scenarios. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Good. Alright. Let's cross. And I'm not going to get off for that. I just want to make it all the way across. Very nice, huh? Of course it's that guy. Ugh. I don't want to fight you, I just want to go. Later! Ciao, bye! Okay, time to fight Heatman. And for Heatman, you need bubbles. Watch out! I've got bubbles! Once he's hit with a bubble, he'll warp around the room like this. Just keep him warping, and you'll be fine. That's how you take care of Heatman. You know, beating these bosses with their weakness is really nothing special. But if you see someone do a Buster-only run of Mega Man 2 on hard mode, now that's something impressive. So we got the last item from Dr. Light. Which one is that again? Looks like a little platform. Oh, right, okay, it is a platform. This one is, let's see, Drifter. Yeah, it's a little platform with a propeller underneath it. And we're going to need that in Wileys Castle. On 2 occasions we'll need it, at least. But I may end up using it a little bit more than that. but there's two occasions where I know I will be forced to use it. What am I doing? I don't want my flash stopper. I just want to go. What am I doing? You're not here to hear me sing. But I can't resist. It's too groovy. Ah, Crash Man, why is your song so groovy? Oh yeah! Hey Luna, don't hide the screen. You don't want to lie down? I don't mind if you sit in front of the screen if you're lying down, that way you're not hiding it. Right now all I can see is your tail. Oh no! Oh Luna, your breath. It's awful. You just ate, didn't you? There you go. Good girl. Ah, this game. It's such a great time. There's no stress compared to Mega Man 1. This is just fun. Ah, it's nice playing a game you're familiar with once in a while. It's fun to play a game kind of blind, like I did for Mario Sunshine, for example. But it's a lot more stressful. When I play a game I'm familiar with, like Mega Man 2 or, oh dear, or Star Fox 64, it's a lot less stressful. Maybe I should just go with my Buster for this guy. Yeah. Also, I needed to be careful not to be pushed back. If I remember correctly, I'd rather take the left ladder. See how high up we're going? The sky is turning black. Is it supposed to imply that we're going so high up that we're going into the, like, above the atmosphere? And into the stars? Well, I find that very unlikely. But it's possible, I guess. We're a robot after all. If anything could survive up there, it's a robot. Whoa! I don't want to go back down, I want to go up. That's much better. No! Oh dear. Stop sending me back down, enough! Ugh. Huh, an E-tank. What do you know? What about up here? Ah, there's a life. Wonderful. Oh dear. Oh, really? Oh no! You've gotta be kidding me! Right next to that life? That's just cruel. Well, alright. I get it. I see how it is. I'll get back up there, and I'll be back. I'm back! And this time I don't intend to let this guy get me. Jerk. There you go. Huh, I want this. Could you just farm for stuff here? Pretty funny. Alright. Let's switch to Airman's weapon. Because Crashman really doesn't like that breeze for some reason. Yeah. Well, that was Crashman. And those were the 8 Robot Masters. Next time we take on Dr. Wily. Until next time, everyone, I wish you all a mega day. And thanks for watching!